Welcome to my channel. I'm Milou and I'm here with a new process video for you. Today I am making a scrapbook layout, but first I want to apologize for the light. I'm so sorry, the clouds were coming and going and I know it's getting winter over here, so I think I need to buy a different light, daylight thingy to make the lights in my video better. Well, I started my channel in February and then I had the same problem and then it went well, the summer came and I was like, well, okay, I can uh, extend it a little bit, don't buy it yet, but now I think I have to have a look in the store. Yeah. But well, here is a new video and I am making a mixed media background today. I am using my Versamattic and the packaging technique to make this layout, and in between I dried it, but I didn't show you because drying is boring. So yeah, I am working with this picture. It's a very cute picture of my little nieces and nephew. They're so cute together. And I am working with the May Pocket Pages kit by Crafty Milou. I already made some pocket pages and I had a lot of left over, so I made this scrapbook layout with it. And because I wanted to make more, I decided to cut out the inside of the card because you don't see it. Like here, it looks the same. But I have the card left to make other things like embellishments or stuff like that. These cards are already cut out and now I'm using them as a layer for this picture. And because of the picture and the colors in the kit, I wanted to use some pinks and some minty kind of color. So that's why I chose these cards. Yeah, and I know something different. I know I have been a bit MIA this month, but it's crazy. I have very busy, very low energy, and yeah, I think I only filmed 2 videos, and when I tell you I film almost everything I do creatively, that means I didn't do much. So yeah, I hope to be back in rhythm soon, but November is still some of the same as this month, but I hope at least to put up more than 3 videos, but yeah, we will see. Back to the layout, I am using some different background stamps to create more details in the background, and you saw me use the Versamattic first, and after that you saw me use my StazOn. And you may be thinking, what the heck are you doing? But I know that part was covered up by my picture, so I could try something. And the Versamattic, you didn't see that very much, and I didn't want the bold black, so I used a piece of scrap paper to stamp my image on and then use the secondary stamping for my layout. So yeah. Here I am the other stamp was a grid kind of stamp and this one is a stitched circle. And like I showed you here, I dropped my StazOn in the middle, well not the middle, but on my paper, on a place where I cannot cover it up. So yeah. Stay tuned, I will fix that in a minute, but first I wanted to make everything with my stamps so it could not happen twice. Here I have a crosses stamp and I use my Versamattic, and you can barely see it, but in real life you can. So in the end, with the close-up videos, you will see the difference and it gives something nice. Here I'm using a label stamp, but it also has some faux stitching and some splatters, so I really like to let that peek out behind the picture. But then I realized I stamped the one too close to the middle of the picture, so I have to stamp it again. Here you see me do that. So yeah, I also wanted to include more papers behind my picture, but I will do that in a minute. Here I'm gonna fix it. I get my paper trimmer and I will cut out, might be an inch, of two sides of the paper. I didn't measure it, it was just wild guess, and I cut it off so you barely see the ink smudges. And here I use some American Crafts black cardstock to mat my layout on. And I must say, I was thinking about doing that, and then I was like, I don't know yet. I will first start and then I will see. But then I screwed up and I was like, yeah, okay, I'm definitely gonna do that, because it was the only way I thought I could fix it. And I know you can still see, but I was okay with that part. So yeah, I am gluing down the layers behind the pictures, and as you can see, I just use faux layers. You cannot see it in real life, but when you turn the picture around, which no one can do because it's glued to the page, you will see I only use tiny pieces of paper. So yeah, it's a great way to use some scraps and still make a beautiful layout. The last part is going on there, and as you can see, I still cut it down because you never know where you can use the papers for. I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? First the embellishments, or no, I know where my picture is going, so just let it stick. So I will use some, what's it called? Double-sided tape and my tape runner. But I use the double-sided tape because, as you can see, there is not paper everywhere, so I needed to make it stick very good because there are layers, and yeah. I know I don't explain it very well, but I hope you know what I mean. This camera is from the inside of another card as well, and I fussy cut it out and use it as an embellishment. These puffy stickers are from a previous kit. It was the May kit by Scrapty Milou, and I didn't use them all, so I loved to use them on this layout. The kit came also with frames, and I only used 2, maybe 3 of the frames in my project life, so I thought it was a good thing to use them here and just cut them in half and let them peek out underneath the picture. And this way you do have an embellishment, a element coming repeatedly. That's not how you pronounce it. You have it on multiple places on the layout. I'm sorry. It's Sunday today, and I'm gonna upload it immediately. And I'm a bit tired, but I just wanted to make sure it was uploaded, because I know you guys have been very patiently with me, and yeah. But my English today is not the very best. So yeah, bear with me. Thank you. I cut out the inside of my paper, my black cardstock, because yeah, you're not gonna see it, and I can use it for die cutting, and I really love that, and I think it's a shame to use it when you don't see it at all. And I thought, okay, what am I gonna do but just start sticking down everything, because then I cannot fuss around with it. I just glue it down and then that's it. The camera I will put on 3D foam, as well as the 1-inch circle, and the labels I stamped myself. I pre-stamped labels in different colors ink, and when I want to use them I just grab my basket and put them on my layout. That's very easy. So maybe a tip for you guys. Yeah. Then the enamel dots, I barely use them on my layout, but I will use them on here. And I use these tiny word stickers by Kaisercraft. And as you could see, I first put it down, but then I was, nah, tuck it underneath the picture, that looks much better. And it was a bit difficult. I had to fuss around quite a while, but by the magic of video editing, you don't have to watch me stick it down. So yeah, it looked quite smooth, but I assure you it wasn't. So yeah, the last this one was quite a bit too big, so I decided to cut the edges, and then it would fit much nicer. And last, well, not last, but almost last, I used my enamel dots, and I tucked the big ones underneath something, underneath the pictures, underneath the embellishment, because they're quite big and I love the look of that. Here I am like, okay, what am I gonna do? And I know I used the left side of the page is very heavy and the right side is very blank. But here I'm gonna make a little bit more balanced. But I also liked it like this, but I think it looks a bit better when I did this. And I used the same stamp to put it down there, and I will use the crosses with my Versamattic as well, and I think it gives something extra. I really like the result. So yeah, here I use the crosses, and then I will make some lines and do my journaling, and then that's it. My page is done. I want to thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice Sunday, nice weekend, and I hope to be back very soon with another process video. For now, thanks. See you soon. Bye.